With an update on a star's push and more, this is Pro Wrestling Central. My name is John and you're watching the Wrestling Report. When it comes to Vince McMahon keeping tabs on WWE despite not being involved with the company, Ringside News wrote that even though Vince McMahon is no longer pulling the strings in WWE creative, he's reportedly still keeping an eye on what's happening inside the squared circle. According to Fightful Select's Sean Ross Sapp, McMahon hasn't completely tuned out of WWE programming. While answering questions during a recent Q&A, Sapp said, "I've not heard about his feelings about anything like that, but I have heard that occasionally he'll watch and stuff like that. Despite this, it sounds like no one in WWE wants to be associated with the man anymore." Sapp made it clear that if anyone is still talking to Vince, they are keeping it extremely quiet. "I want to say this sincerely. There's no motivation for anybody in WWE to tell me that they have any type of relationship, connection, or conversation with Vince McMahon," he explained. "Whether it be true or not, within WWE, it doesn't serve anybody well to tell me, a reporter, that they have or maintain any real relationship with that man. Nobody that I have heard from claims they talk to Vince." McMahon's presence around WWE has been reduced to near zero ever since his resignation as TKO executive chairman in January 2024. That exit came in the wake of serious accusations involving sex trafficking, sexual assault, and abuse made by former WWE staffer Janelle Grant, a case that remains ongoing, and it doesn't stop there. Vince was also named in a separate lawsuit filed by former WWE ring boys later in 2024. That case alleges McMahon and others were aware of sexual abuse carried out by former WWE employee Mel Phillips, but failed to take action. While he's out of WWE's daily operations, Vince isn't done with business altogether. He's reportedly working on launching a brand new entertainment venture and still holds roughly 4% of TKO Group holdings. So while Vince might not be calling the shots anymore, he's apparently still watching, and his name definitely hasn't disappeared from the headlines. During the FSW benefit show for TNA star Chris Bay, who suffered a neck injury last year, Rey Mysterio would appear in a video message.
"Chris, what's good, my homie? It's your boy, Rey Mysterio. Chris, it is about 5 a.m. out here in Nottingham, England. We just pulled up to the hotel, and I wanted to shoot this video to let you know that I wish I was there today, man. It's unfortunate, but I wanted to let you know that my family and I have been praying for you. You've been in our thoughts, and we are wishing you a healthy recovery. We are also wishing you a blessed recovery, and most important, a very patient recovery, my man. You have been doing incredible. Keep crushing it. Been following up on the updates, and it's amazing. It's amazing what you've accomplished in such a short amount of time. And I also want to take advantage of this opportunity to thank everyone that's there in attendance and the locker room as well. Thank you all very much for showing the love and the support on being there. You have no idea what this means, not only to Chris Bay, but to the wrestling world. Very, very beautiful, man. Such a beautiful thing. So thank you guys very, very much from the bottom of my heart. Chris, I will catch up with you in person soon. Enjoy this day to the fullest. This day was made just for you, just so you can have an idea on how many of us think about you and love you, my man. All right? Mr. Chris Bay, a.k.a. BMW. And I don't mean BMW by the car. I mean you are a blessed man walking. Booyaka 619. Catch you soon.
Come on, Jay, do it.
Opening up on how his life was following his release from WWE in 2014, Drew McIntyre told the Untapped podcast, As a wrestler, though, I was making it happen, and then I broke my neck. Right at the peak of it all, I was out for 8 weeks. That was the first time in my life, between school, WWE, and my independent run after getting fired, that I actually stopped. My wife told me, "You need to get yourself together. You're going to crash and burn." I told her, "What are you talking about? I'm the biggest wrestler in the world outside of WWE. Things are great." She said, "No, you're burning the candle at both ends. You're jumping from country to country, drinking all the time. It's all going to come crashing down. And not only that, I'm going to leave your ass." That hit me hard. I looked in the mirror and finally had to be honest with myself. That's something I tell everyone these days. You can lie to everyone else, but you can't lie to yourself. If you're going to be accountable to just one person, let it be the one staring back at you in the mirror. With fans unhappy with Jey Uso's recent in-ring performances, this was said regarding his WWE status by Ringside News. Jey Uso might have caught heat online for his 1-minute win over Austin Theory on WWE Raw, but behind the scenes, the company isn't backing down on his push. According to Chris Featherstone of Sportskeeda Wrestling, WWE has no plans to cool off main event Jey Uso, even with fans piling on over his latest match. Sources from within WWE have confirmed that Jey Uso will continue to be pushed as a babyface for the foreseeable future despite recent online backlash, Featherstone reported. Fans were vocal after Jey's ultra-quick squash of Theory, racking up over 61,000 dislikes on YouTube. Originally, the match was supposed to go 11 minutes, but was cut down significantly, with speculation that an extended John Cena promo may have been the reason. Either way, many viewers weren't happy with the rushed outcome, but inside WWE, it's a different story, one driven by dollar signs. Featherstone added he was second in merchandise in recent sold-out live events that he wasn't even advertised to be on, which WWE is very satisfied with. Even more telling, WWE is seeing a boost in merch revenue tied to Netflix exposure and global expansion, and Jey's products are helping lead the charge. Despite the online blowback, WWE is keeping Jey firmly positioned as a top babyface heading into WrestleMania 41, where he's set to challenge Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. And next up, he'll be teaming with a mystery partner this Monday on Raw in Glasgow to take on Theory and Grayson Waller. While no one's been confirmed yet, Joe Hendry has teased involvement, stirring speculation among fans. Jey also broke his silence on Instagram, posting a dimly lit stairwell photo with the words "Crash Out Jey" and a cryptic caption, "Lord help me." The post was paired with Tupac's Ambitions as a Rider, a track known for its defiance, possibly reflecting Jey's mindset heading into Vegas. In some unfortunate news, wrestling announcer Bill Mercer passed away, with Ringside News writing that Bill Mercer, one of the most iconic voices in professional wrestling history, has passed away at the age of 99. Best known for his work in world-class championship wrestling from 1982 to 1987, Mercer was the voice behind some of wrestling's most memorable moments during the Von Erich era in Texas. His signature play-by-play style gave an extra layer of intensity to the WCCW product, and fans still remember him as the calm, commanding voice behind the chaos. But Mercer's career went far beyond the squared circle. A respected journalist and sportscaster, he worked play-by-play across multiple sports, including baseball, football, and basketball. He famously called games for the Dallas Cowboys, Texas Rangers, and University of North Texas. Mercer also covered major events as a news reporter for KRLD Radio in Dallas, including the JFK assassination in 1963. His accomplishments earned him a place in both the Texas Radio Hall of Fame in 2002 and the Texas Sports Hall of Fame in 2020, cementing his legacy in both broadcasting and sports history. In addition to his broadcasting work, Mercer was a university professor and co-authored several books, including When the News Went Live, recounting his experience covering one of the most defining moments in American history. Bill Mercer leaves behind a legacy that bridges sports, journalism, and wrestling. His voice helped define an era, and for those who grew up with his commentary, his impact will never be forgotten. And this was your pro wrestling news update. I hope you're all having a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all later.